So you are thinking about becoming a HGV driver? Well, listen, I have got a very interesting day. We have got 4 drops: Coventry, Nuneaton and Matlock. So grab your coffee, put your seatbelt on and enjoy the day with me, and you'll get to see and feel exactly what it really does feel like to be an HGV driver, because I'll show you the good, the bad, the ugly.
Just before I can show you lot the ugly, we do need to do something as an HGV driver before I can take you out on the open road. So I just need to quickly just locate my trailer so I can hook up to it, and then I'll tell you exactly what we're doing in today's video.
So now that we've done a 15-minute walk around check on the cab and the trailer, now it's time to fill out the defect sheet.
So now that we are ready to make our way to our first delivery, like I says, we've got 4 deliveries, but we've also got some challenges. Today, we are going to be delivering to farms. We're also going to fill up this lorry. This lorry is my new lorry. I've never filled it before, but what I can promise, you will be surprised how much diesel goes in an Arctic lorry. Now, in my opinion, this is the good side of Arctic driving, because we're just getting onto the M42. The lanes are wide, so you've got no problem. It's just straight driving. Anybody can do this. In a minute, this is where you're going to see a different side to Arctic driving. And believe me, even sometimes I question my own life choices. But this is what I absolutely love about this job. Every day is a challenge. You never get the same day twice. And here comes the ugly. Look at that lane. It's only the same width as my lorry. So if any cars come down, you know something, we are stuffed, because they're not going to get past me. They're going to have to pull into the sides. And that's why when it comes to delivering to farms, it can be a bit of a challenge. This right here is our first delivery. It's Manor Farm. And believe it or not, I couldn't catch it on camera, but look, I've got to reverse into that tight little space there. All I was tipping off here was just them 2 lifts at the back end of the trailer.
First delivery done and dusted, but you saw on that camera how tight some of them lanes was. That's the problem with HGV driving. Every day is a challenge. Also, farm deliveries, I reckon they've got to be the worst. Anyhow, let's carry on now. We've got to get to our second delivery.
But don't be off put just because that first one was a little tight for anybody new, because trust me, you don't get sent to these places all the time. Anyhow, watch this. You know, I'd love to let this clip play because my language was absolutely ridiculous. But look, nobody will let me through. Nobody whatsoever. And this company here that we've just arrived into, it's not a bad company. The only bad part about it is look how tight that yard is. You know something? Even a Mini Coupe would struggle to turn around in this yard. And here's me turning a full Arctic lorry around. As you just saw, no shunts needed. First attempt, I was fully turned around.
And we are absolutely flying through these. Now, let's open up, let's get tipped off, and let's get to our third delivery.
And just a full stack at the back for this company.
2 down, 2 to go. Now, come with me. We are going to Derby.
But in my personal preference, I prefer driving in country lanes. I just think it's better scenery than motorways. But just watch this. Watch this car here. Look. At some points driving in the country lanes today, I did question, am I allowed to be down these country lanes? Because some of these lanes, I'm telling you, they were seriously tight. But it's a truck sat-nav, so I must have been. Even though what I will say, don't always rely on that sat-nav. I do have to apologise at this section of the clip. Apparently, YouTube didn't like the fact that I put music into it. So if you just bear with me just for about 40 seconds, it will come back on in a minute. Anyhow, party over. That building there on the left, that's what we need to reverse into. So rather than reversing in on my blind, you're best off turning around in this situation so you can reverse on your good side. And now that I've turned myself around and I'm ready to go into there, I do need to find somebody because I can't reverse in without a banksman.
So that's us, our third delivery. We need to reverse into this gate, as you just saw on the other camera, and then tip off, and then we're going to go to our fourth, and that is our final delivery. So in a minute, I'll tell you where we're going.
And 5 minutes later, we are pulling out of there. It was only 1 lift, so it was an easy drop, that one was. Anyhow, we're just going to go and get some fuel, like I said at the start of the video. Let's see how much fuel we can put into the lorry. But check this out, look. Someone's blocked the pump, so nobody can't move. Are you ready for this now? Look at this. A whopping £604 to fill this lorry. And as you can see, I've now got a full tank. Don't worry about my AdBlue. I can fill that up from our yard. And now that we are just entering into Matlock, remember, this is our final delivery. This one's a piece of cake because it's not no farm or anything, so it's straightforward, this one as well. I thought it was straightforward, but find out what happens on this tip.
So now we are at our final tip. We just need to reverse into that door there. Let me see if you can see it. Into that door. And then they need to unload me using the crane. So hopefully not too long. 2 painful hours. Let's get out of here, man. Let's get back to Smethwick. Hopefully the traffic isn't too bad for us.
And now we just need to quickly drop the trailer at Steel and Alloy Pope's Lane, then we can drop the tractor unit.
And that's us, bish bash bosh. Listen, I hope to God you've enjoyed the day spending with me. Listen, if you're not following, hit that follow button. We may never meet again. I may never come on your full you. So until tomorrow, take care.